Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Shakila Putri Maharani and I'm from Rumble A. So today I want to make a video about like a podcast. So I ask myself and answering myself. So let's get started. Who is the presenter of the program? The presenter is Rick Walker. And what topic are they discussing in the studio? They're discussing about doing a digital detox. Why does Amanda need to be online a lot of her job? Yeah, it's because she works for a fashion magazine in London and has to deal with hundreds of emails, browser fashion sites, watch video, and be active on social media like Twitter and Instagram. And how many hours a day does Amanda think she spends online? She thinks she is online for at least 12 hours a day. Okay, what book inspired Amanda to try a digital detox? Well, the book is Log Off, How to Stay Connected After Disconnecting by Blake Snow. What was the first things Amanda changed when starting her detox? Well, she removed directions, specifically turned off all alerts and notification. Okay, what did Amanda decide to turn off notification? Well, because her notification forced her to look at her phone all the time. So turning them off helped her focus. Okay, next. What question does the book suggest people should ask themselves before checking their phones? It suggests asking why every time they take out their phones to understand the reason behind it. Okay, good one. Next, what did Amanda and her partner do as their next steps after removing notification? Well, they did a weekend with absolutely no screens. Okay, next. What does Amanda plan to try in the summer? Well, she plans to try a whole week without screens. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, next question. Why do you think Amanda say her online life gets a bit messy? Because her personal and professional online activity blend together. Friends, family, work, social media, all mixed up in online life. Okay, next question. Why might Amanda have found a weekend without screens scary at first? Because she was so used to being online that being without her device was unfamiliar and felt like a loss of connection or control. Okay. What does the presenter's reaction suggest about his own digital habits? His comments like, I don't if I could suggest he might also rely a lot on his device and finds the idea of disconnecting challenging. Okay, what do you think Amanda says that people should go at their own pace? Because not everyone is ready to give up screen for a full weekend, starting smaller like an evening makes the detox more achievable and less intimidating. What does digital detox mean in the context of the on conversation? It means internationally disconnecting from the digital device and screen to break constant online habits and gain more focus on real life. Okay, what does prescale time? Prescale time means killing time means doing some things like checking your phone just to pass time when you're bored. Okay, what does Amanda mean when she says the weekend was rewarding experience? She means that though it was hard at first, the experience was possibility meaningful. Okay. Do you think you could do a weekend without screens? Why or why not? Yes, because I want to focus on real world activity. What digital habit do you want to change about yourself? Um, I want to stop checking my phone first thing in the morning. What uh, what station do you usually check your phone when you don't need to? I check it when I'm waiting in line or feel bored. And now for the listening journey. When did you first start learning and listening in English? When I was in junior high school. Okay, what was your listening experience like in senior high school? When my teacher showed a video of a white person talking on a podcast. Okay. What kinds of listening activities did your teacher use at that time? Well, she always using a video. Okay, did you enjoy listening practice at school? Why or why not? Yes, because it can help me to learn a lot of new vocabulary. Okay, what were your biggest difficulties in listening when you were in high school? Actually, I don't find difficult things when I'm listening, so it's fine. Okay, good question. Good answering. In your opinion, why is listening difficult for you? Well, honestly, sometimes it's because of the audio problems, like uh, in the audio dialogue conversation. Sometimes they speak a little fast, so I don't really understand they're saying. Okay, how do you usually practice listening now? What resource do you use? Um, yeah, now I'm practice listening through movies, and I usually using a YouTube and sometimes music. How often do you practice listening today? Actually, not often, but I practice when I am listening to music or watching movies and watching a YouTube only. What strategies have helped you improve your listening skills so far? Because I often watch YouTube about white people vlogging, so it helps me. Okay, good one. Um, what is one moment when you felt proud of your listening progress? Well, when I managed to get a good score on the listening test in senior high school. Wow, that's great. Okay, next question. What do you think is the best way to learn listening for your personality? Your personality. Actually, in my personal, when we talking with a native, because they can help us to correct a wrong word. Nice one. Okay, next question. Which types of listening activity do you enjoy the most? Why? Well, music and movies because I love to. Okay, good one. Okay, next question. What's your listening goal for the future? Well, academic and confidence. Okay. Next question. What will you do differently after reflecting on your listening journey? Yeah, I will keep practicing English listening to strengthen my vocabulary and pronunciation. Okay, next question. If you could give advice to your younger self or friends who struggle with English listening, what would you say? Well, I would say, hey, don't give up. Keep learning to listen and practice it. Thank you.